growing up, I always wanted to be a flower girl. I don't care whose wedding, who was getting married. I wanted to be a flower girl. Well, the real flower girl is right here with us in our midst on the Cheryl and Vicki Show. Hey, Kristen, welcome to the Cheryl and Vicki Show.
Thank you. It is such an honor to be with both of you girls.
It is great to have you here. And like Cheryl said, I love flowers. I love flowers. I buy myself flowers.
She does.
I say they're for somebody else, and I'm really wanting them for myself. But I love them because, first of all, they're so happy. They just remind me of heaven, if you will. And I grew up on a farm, and we had fresh flowers out in the garden. I would pick them, and I just love it.
That's beautiful.
Just so awesome.
That's beautiful.
So tell us, Kristen, how small or large would it for your events that you host? Is it something too small or something too big? Where do you play a role in all that?
So about 4.5 years ago, I moved us to a warehouse space.
Okay.
So that warehouse space allows us to really spread out.
Yeah.
We do 90 centerpiece scalas. We normally, and a lot of florists can't accommodate that. So my staff knows how to keep everything fresh, keep everything in the cooler, and we can transport with ease.
That's good. That's
But we also do beautiful corporate intimate dinners as well. So it's nice because we can go as big or as small as anybody wants, but our warehouse isn't necessarily as pretty as our flowers.
That's okay.
So would we not be able to come out and tour it?
You can. I would love for you to.
I would just love it. I'd like to pick up the scraps
like
off the floor and just take them home and put a bouquet together.
Yes, we've boutiqued up the office for bridal consults and other corporate event consults and stuff like that. No, I would love for you girls to come out and play.
What sparked your interest in these flowers? Like, why did you start the company?
I have a real passion about being a conduit for people. So everybody that gets flowers, they go, oh my gosh, these are beautiful. And the first thing they do is pull the card.
Yes, they
because
do.
they want to read who it's from and what they said.
Exactly what I
So my true passion, I love flowers, but my true passion is connecting people. So that really
It's
makes
really
a big
important
difference.
to get the right bouquet because I've gotten some flowers that didn't make me too happy. Do you know what I mean?
I do.
No, but everything
Not
you brought
from
here,
full bloom.
It wasn't from you.
Never. And I'm going to tell you,
That's
my
why you're
parents
on the
from
show.
Iowa would always call in, and that's where I got the best flowers, is from full bloom, and they never disappointed me. And there's times I've sent back the bouquet, and I'm like, this is 2 days and they're dead.
Yeah.
Well,
So
if we
how
make
important
them,
is it?
if we have a no questions asked policy. If there is a problem, we don't need a picture. We don't need
That's
anything.
beautiful.
We just
Bravo.
automatically
You just
replace
Bravo.
it.
That's
old school customer service is what I like.
That's what I grew up on. Tell us about some of the flowers that you brought in today. These floral arrangements, they're all so beautiful. And this one right here really sparked me. This one might spark someone else. So what's popular right now in floral arrangements and what's going to last a long time, one over the other?
So obviously the peonies, or in Texas, peonies.
Yeah.
They're every girl's best friend.
Yeah.
And then the hydrangeas, there's a big misconception that they only last for 2 days. But if you take care of them, they'll last you 2 or 3 weeks.
Please tell us how you take care of a hydrangea, because I've yet to buy a bouquet and have them live for a long time.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get an arrangement, if you, about the 3rd day, change out the water and trim the stem
Okay.
and put it back in there.
What temperature does the water need to be at? Does it matter?
Normal, not hot,
Okay, when you
not
say
cold.
trim the stem,
Just a little.
but straight across or at an angle?
Straight across is fine.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff out there. Yeah.
Right.
So when you put these bouquets together, what are you thinking? Are you just letting your mind just go wild, or is it something I call and say, I want this arrangement? How does that work?
You're so cool, Cheryl.
You are too.
I hire well. That's what I kind of focus on.
great.
Right.
So I do supervise and I have an eye for what I want based on the person or the occasion.
Yes.
But I have to be honest with you, I don't actually touch a lot of flowers because I'm too busy running a business.
I understand, but these are so
But
gorgeous.
these girls, they know how to speak Kristen, and they understand what I mean when I tell them I want this, and it magically happens.
So I heard that you have a subscription. What is that about?
Yes, subscriptions are amazing because You can, with Full Bloom, we completely customize them. How much do you want to spend? How frequently do you want them? And a lot of women get them for themselves, and they still forget they're coming.
Oh,
so it's a surprise every week or month.
What does a subscription look like? And tell us.
We just got a minute left.
It's seasonal, and it's whatever you want. If you want the same thing every month or every week, you can do that, or we change it up and surprise you.
Yeah. So some of you send them to yourself, so your husband will start sending them to you as well, because they'll start questioning what these about. And you just say, listen, I'm taking care of myself. And also, we want to say thank you for being a part of the Cheryl and Vicki Show. She is our official floral sponsor, and we can't have this show without community partners. So please, what is your website? Tell them where to go to get these beautiful flowers.
You bet. Fullbloom.shop.
And then coming up next on the Cheryl and Vicki Show, we're going to talk about our Mother's Day giveaway. Log on to CherylandVicki.com and you can find out how you can nominate that special mom in your life, because you're giving us away one of the bouquets, right?
We are, and we sure are.
We sure are.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining us.